And we are back. My guest is finally here. She's graced us with her presence. How was the commute?
It was good. It wasn't that bad.
Was it that bad?
It wasn't that bad, no. I need to give Paisley props. I like be shunning Paisley sometimes, but it's actually good. I'm gonna make the journey more.
Paisley is huge, actually.
It is.
I used to think Paisley is like just the Paisley Road in Glasgow.
Yeah.
Until I started coming for the show, and I was like, okay, this place is huge.
Actually, yeah,
There's a lot more happening here.
Yeah, I was walking. I was getting beads the other day because I was like making jewelry, and I'm like, whoa, there's a bunch of independent shops here.
Yeah.
Like so many independent shops. It's actually pretty sick. I'm gonna come out to Paisley a bit more.
So people are even wondering who's the voice, who's speaking to them. So let's start by that. Please introduce your beautiful self.
I am Patsy. I'm a creative artist. I am Cameroonian, Congolese, and Scottish. I was born in Scotland, so yeah. I'm 22. I do a lot of things. I do fashion, music, dance, visual arts, literally anything that's creative. I dabble in it.
I think I got that vibe when I met you.
Yeah.
We'll tell people how we met. But I got a vibe from you when I met you and the way you looked.
Yeah.
First of all, in the club.
Yeah.
You had shorts on.
Of course.
Boots.
Of course. I'm there for enjoyment. I'm not there.
I was with some other girl. I was like, she has a lot of guts. Because that's just different. You had a different look. So tell people how we met first.
I was dancing. I turned around and I noticed she had the same durag as me. I was like, yo, look at us.
How do you see me? I'm too short to be seen by someone as tall as you. I was like, who?
I don't know.
Looking up.
I just turned around and I saw a durag and I was like, yo.
So that's the story of how we met. We had the same durags on and we were like, let's take a picture. Let's take a picture. You had the same one, right? I had a grey one too.
Yeah.
And then we said, let's take a picture. And then I followed you on Instagram and I was like, there's a lot of things going on here. I want to hear more. Can I call you for the show and let's speak about it?
Yeah.
And actually you inspired the topic today. It's about arts and creative people and young people as well. You see, on this show, I'm trying to create a platform where people will be exchanging ideas and telling each other there's other things that can be done out here, not just the traditional, careers, the care work or doing some other jobs. There's other things people can do. There's a lot of support outside there. I was checking your Instagram and now, luckily, because I'm looking at your Instagram, I even followed other, there was something you posted about Scottish creative
we are
awards,
Scott or
something like that.
I don't even know.
It's an award.
The Proudly Black and Scottish Awards.
Creative Creators Showcase.
That one. Yeah. That's what We Are Scott. Yeah, We Are Scott. We are here, Scott.
See, there's a lot going on here. So first, let's hear about you. There's something called BAMI.
Bamilike.
That's how you say it.
That's how you say it.
What? It's a brand.
It's my clothing brand. It's a diaspora streetwear brand.
Nice.
So when you look at the way I'm dressed, okay, everybody can't see my full outfit right now. But when you look at the way I'm dressed, with the way
she's unique. I'll just tell the people that she looks unique. She dresses
or
unique.
even in the club, the way you saw me in the club, I look very. My style, I call it diaspora streetwear. Because everybody be looking at my style and it's like, your style's
What's
very
it about?
What is it?
Yeah.
You can't ever pinpoint it.
There's some African
exactly.
print.
It's
there's
a mixture of my African
something about
culture, mixed with streetwear, all of it, and we call it diaspora streetwear.
Nice.
So whenever you see anybody dressed up a little bit like me, I'm like, oh, diaspora streetwear, that's your style.
So when did you start this brand?
When I started it this year in February.
Great. It's not even long.
No, not long. But next year, we are having an exhibition to mark a year of the clothing brand, and we're going to go back to Cameroon and do a beach cleanup.
Good. So you're doing some positive things for the community as well. Of
course, it's a must.
I love it. I have a brand as well.
What's it called?
It's what I'm wearing, actually.
Yeah, I saw some of the stuff when I was looking at your socials.
Started it during the lockdown.
Awesome.
And you see, seeing someone else who's young and trying to do something different, it's amazing. This is inspiring. And what else do you do? I've seen another page on your Instagram called something?
Paxy's Universe.
Paxy's Universe.
That's my visual art. So that's my photography, videography, and graphics. But I actually can't get into that Instagram account right now, so that's why it's kind of inactive. I got locked out. Instagram, please. I don't know what you're doing. Let me get back in.
But did you go to school for all this? Or is it just passion?
I went
you just do
to
something
high school.
Yeah.
I left high school, took a gap year. I did apply for university though. I applied and I got in, but I cancelled it. I just applied so I could say, ha ha ha, I got into university.
To uni. I have a degree.
But I didn't want to go to uni. So I took a gap year and I traveled. And then I told my mom I was taking another gap year and I traveled again.
Yeah.
And then I took another gap. This is like my third gap year. I think my mom's got the gist that I'm not going back to university. Like, I'm not going to go to uni.
Is mom proud though? Because you're kind of up to a lot of things. So
mom's proud.
Or is she waiting for something to pan out to see?
She's proud, but she's one of those where it's like, yes, you're gonna do it, but like, in case that doesn't work,
there's
education,
school, yeah.
There's this. I'm like, yeah, but no, I'm not gonna do that. Literally, even in high school, how you were saying you want to create opportunities and show different people and young people that there's different opportunities other than like the bog standard jobs.
Yeah.
When I was in 6th year, I was doing leadership as like, because in my last year of high school, I was like to my mom's like, you're not picking any of my subjects. I done biology, I done chemistry, I passed, I done that for you, you're welcome.
And were you a good student actually?
I left with 8 hires and 8 nat 5s.
I don't even know what that means, please. I like
left
green to the school system here.
I left with a lot of qualifications.
You were good.
I left with the most qualifications in my school.
So you were smart. You're just applying it somewhere.
Yeah, I was able to do, because I speak French as well. I was able to do French as an extra subject when I was doing my first year of exams. So instead of doing 7 nat 5s, I done 8 nat 5s, and then I done my hires in 5th year, and then I done my hires in 6th year. But in 6th year I done all creative stuff. In 5th year I done like more academic stuff. But I done this careers fair. Do you know in school you had careers fair?
Yeah.
But you always see the same jobs like doctors and like teachers and stuff like that. I wanted to do something a little different, so I created a careers fair, but instead of having all the same bog standard jobs that you have, I got an influencer to come in. I got Bash. You know Bash the Entertainer?
No.
You don't know Bash the Entertainer? Get to know Bash the Entertainer.
See, that's why you're here now. I'm getting a plug into these people around here.
Yeah.
And I'm even saying the truth. I even don't go out that much as I should, because see, I went out this whole weekend.
Yeah.
And the amount of people I met who I just
we
ended up like doing some rap outside the club. We ended up I met you.
Yeah.
What inspired the brand though?
I've always made stuff all the time. My mom was I was that kid that just cut up my clothes. My mom's like, stop it. And I was like, no. And she was like, but why? So then I figured out, I was like, you know how you can't get annoyed at me when I cut up old clothes, you know?
Yeah.
Because then I'm like, it doesn't fit me anyway, so nobody's going to wear it. And I'm the youngest as well. And the only girl. So I'm like, who's going to wear it? Nobody. So I get to cut up my own clothes.
You actually, most of your stuff, do you really actually make it? Do you
I make it up.
Somewhere?
Even this like waistcoat, let me see, I added this panel and stuff, and I added the little things.
So it was just regular, then you just added your own stuff to it.
Yeah.
And how's it been like up until now? Like, how hard is it to like start a brand, have it, get it out there? Because mostly, I don't know, you start selling to your friends or to your neighbors
for it to be like a legitimate brand, like legally, there's a whole lot of like behind the scenes stuff you gotta do. You gotta sign a bunch of papers. You gotta do a whole lot of research. So it's actually registered and all that? Yeah. It's proper registered. If you go into the company house, you'll find my Bamileke Limited. You'll find it. All of that, it's long. You can do it. It's just long and finding the research and then figuring out exactly what type of brand do you want, because there's more than one company. There's like a limited company. There's a like company that's like. So you had to do your homework. Yeah, there's a whole lot of things. So you're doing well. Bunch of homework. I'm still there trying to find out the company house where they are. My profits are still coming in straight. Yeah. And whatever I do with the money is just me who knows. Yeah. HMRC will find out later, but we are getting there. But you see now you can be the one to tell me how to go about it. Yeah. Right? Because I've registered, but HMRC only starts actually paying attention to how much you're bringing in once you're earning a certain amount of money. Yeah. Yeah. But if you're not earning a certain amount of money, then you don't have to pay taxes yet. Cool. Yeah. But then you just need to make sure you're keeping a hold of all your like income and all your expenses and stuff like that, so that when the tax year comes around, you can show and be like, yeah. And that's another thing people actually don't know. They think they have to like start doing like HMRC stuff before you even have actualized your idea and made it like a round thing that this can go somewhere. Now let me go talk to the taxman or something, because you will not how you be paying tax and you're not earning anything yet. Literally like you want your idea set in stone and you want it to be something that you're gonna work in, because it's not, your business is not gonna boom in the first year necessarily. I know, like most businesses don't boom in the first year, and like, I want to say this because I don't think people realize it's like once you launch, it's so anticlimactic.
Yeah.
It's very, because like you're like, yeah, leading up to this big day, all I done was press a button. That's it. And then I launched.
All I did was do an Instagram page.
Literally, it's so anticlimactic because people are like, oh yeah, launch day. Oh, you're gonna throw a party. I'm like, throwing a party is so much hassle. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna do that. Now I'm throwing a party since I'm like, I have something to celebrate. But that first day, all I done was press a button, and then it launched.
There's this girl as well in London. I think I watch her YouTube.
Yeah.
She's called, I don't know her brand, but she started a YouTube channel saying how I started a $1 million brand. She doesn't have the $1 million.
Yeah.
But she's saying this is how I started.
This is how I've started.
And she just gives information from scratch.
Yeah, literally, because as you're going through it, you look back in like a couple years, she could have $1 million business, and you're looking and be like, dang.
And this is what people don't know, when you start is when you start learning and knowing other things. But if you have the idea and you're keeping it in your books or in your head waiting, you'll never
someone else is going to get your idea.
Exactly.
Because I have so many ideas. Like,
I saw that on your stories. We want to hear more about that. But let's go to some music first. This is gonna be Good Vibes because we have someone with good vibes in the studio with us.
Of course.
This is called Good Vibes and Inshallah by Bien and Iani. Lego. Best ndani kwa gari kila siku ni kupare. This weekend was lit. We met at the party was called.
It was the Red Velvet event.
Red Velvet.
Yeah,
this is it's called who? MC.
It was, who was there? It was MC Lato, MC G1. There was DJ Drum,
the one I know,
Giuliano,
who comes
Untouchable,
Trigger.
I
know
of
Trigger.
Course, the main man.
I know MC Trigger. That the party was
lit. It was lit. I'm telling you, any party I go to, it's a vibe.
I should get into this party.
That's what I'm
now.
saying.
I thought I was getting old then. I went outside. I was like, no, I'm missing all this.
Exactly.
And all these people, I've never seen none of them. Like, I've seen only a bunch of people I knew there. I was like, whoa. So the scene is still popping.
Yeah, the scene is there. It's just that
I should get more out there.
Yeah.
I was with my producer the previous night as well. We were out. She was also partying. This is the first time we have actually met you outside for the first time. We only meet here.
I'm just gonna say one word, and then go back in the scene.
Yeah. What?
You need to stop hiding at Calabash. That's the
problem. My God, why are you hiding at Calabash?
See, he's telling you, I don't go out, I don't meet people. It's because he always goes to Calabash. Come out of Calabash.
This is the only place I go where I know I have food and everything else, but I've never really seen the other party scene.
Yeah.
Like, I should get out more.
It's because most of the people that you see coming out, we go out during events. It's like me. You won't see me going out every weekend. Like, just like if I'm going to Bamboo or like a random nightclub.
Like the Bamboo, I've heard about it. I haven't been. I don't think I have been.
Sorry, Bamboo, but it's really not all that. Like, it's okay, but it's okay when you're like 18, 19. Once you past that age, you're going to sit there and feel like an uncle. I feel like an auntie when I go there. And I'm only 22. You know,
I'm not saying my age again on this show, but like, no wonder I'm in Calabash. I think with the older generation, but I'll get out more. Let's talk about dancing. You were starting dance classes or something?
Well, I've been dancing for years. I mean, like since I was like 2.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna start dance classes. I done like a little taste of Afro dance. It was sick. So I'm gonna do more classes. I'm just trying to figure out the schedule and stuff like that, but I always do it at Arc Studios. It's not too far.
In town?
It's in Rutherglen.
Okay.
It's a 6 studio. It's owned by this dancer Christian. He's mad entrepreneur, sick dancer as well. Even if like you want to go to Arc Studios and see all the things that they have on, they have like a bunch of variety of classes: hip hop, Afro.
Yeah, repeat that name for them. So if someone is listening and is in Art Studios.
Arc, A-R-K.
Okay.
Yeah, Arc Studios. So if you want to, they have a range of different classes and a range of different age groups as well.
And people should actually even follow your page because you see, that's where you'll post your stuff.
Literally, if you want to know most stuff, be following my pages because anything you want to know, even like my friend Rudy as well, he does a dance class and they're sick. He even has the dance classes are on tonight as well. And It's called Bust to Beat Dance to Fitness. So basically, you go there and the first hour is mainly about the fitness side of it. So we're doing little grooves that you can also implement in your dancing, but it's to like help you work out and things like that and to get warm. And then the second hour we learn a routine, and like this man, I'm telling you, this man Rudy can teach anybody to dance.
Really?
Anybody. I've been in his dance classes sometimes, right?
I've seen people with 2 left feet.
Bro, I'm telling you, there's people that are like going off the beat from the beginning of the class. By the end of one class, they will at least be on the beat. I'm not saying they'll be perfect, but they will be on beat. By the 3rd, 4th class, they will be dancing, bro. I'm like, this man is a magician.
Serena was dancing, and when we are in the studio, she never moves to the beat. But outside, I was like, what? All right. Okay. It's good to see people in different areas of their, life, because some other things come out. So your page is PXTSYY.
Yeah.
How do you even say the Patsy?
It's still like Patsy, but
Patsy.
It's
but
Patsy
fancy.
Instead of an A, it's an X and then a Y. Yeah, I made that name when it was like the Troye Sivan era. I don't know if you know. I was like that Tumblr kid as well.
Yeah.
So when I was like 12, 13. Troye Sivan was popping. I used to watch him all the time on like YouTube and stuff. And we all would just change the vowels for X's. So instead of him having an O in his name, he put an X. And I was like, that's kind of cool. So then I done that for my name, and I still like it.
Are you on YouTube?
I am on YouTube.
I've
had a YouTube channel since I was like 12.
All right. Yeah. What's it called? Let's see.
PXTSYY.
The same.
Yeah. On all my socials, you can find me by just writing PXTSY.
So what keeps you moving like this? Because you're young, obviously, but you kind of are trying to do a bunch of things. What's this motivation you have, and where do you get it? Because the young people are just chilling, maybe smoking, going out, nothing really creative, nothing. What's
because I hate working in like mundane jobs.
Yeah,
I hate it. And I used to work last year. I used to work in the NHS. It was the easiest job. I'm gonna tell you, right? 3 hours.
What are you doing there?
3 hours Monday to Friday, 9 to 12, just cleaning. That's it. I hated it. Absolutely hated it. It was my best paying job. Like all my other jobs, I like stepped up. This is my best paying job. It was the easiest job. I loathed it so much. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going back to doing a mundane job that I don't like doing. I can't do it. It's not for me. I'm the type of person who's like, I would rather work 24/7 and do what I want to do.
Enjoy.
Yeah, than to work like 5 hours, 5 times a week doing something that I don't like. Mm-hmm. It's just, I don't have the energy to do it. And plus, when I go into a job like that, it really annoys the employers because I go in, I don't care. I'll tell you I don't care. I'll still do the job well. It'll annoy you because you will see that I don't care, but I'm still doing the job well. And you're like, dang. And I'm like, yeah, just leave me alone. I don't want to do this.
I think we share that, because I would go to a place, try to work there, but if the energy is not right, like if people are not like, psyched to do what we're doing, I feel like it's off, and I'm off as well. I'm like, but doing what you created, you'll always wake up and try.
Literally.
And it doesn't get to you.
I do it because if I don't do it, like, see all these other people that are doing, like, I'm in like the transition of like, well, now I'm self-employed, so everything I do is from my own money. But a lot of other people, like, they have like their part-time job as like a safety net. I really can't be bothered.
So are you like totally dependent on your staff to get by?
Yeah, I don't work. I'm self-employed, fully self-employed.
Really?
Yeah.
See, this is a dream. At your age, imagine maybe in 10 years where you will be. I wish I had the motivation you have right now.
Exactly. I'm like, I can't be doing stuff that I don't. That's exactly why I didn't go to uni as well. Like, say if there was something that I wanted to do in uni, people like, go to uni and do business. And I'm like, yeah, but you realize those 4 years? Because I realized it. I was sitting, I was like, dang. Like, when I was launching my thing, I'm like, I would have been graduating uni right now. Mm-hmm. But instead, I traveled. I started my clothing brand. I done all my other creative stuff. Mm-hmm. I've networked. I've grown my own net. Do you know how many people I know?
A lot by doing the business as well.
Literally. And I'm like, I have so many connections. And it's like, in this type of industry, your connections are what it is. Right now, I'm like, stepping up the steps, but I'm like, just because I know someone who knows someone can help me get somewhere, and because I know someone who knows someone, like if you come up to me and you're like, I want to do a video shoot, but I don't know any dancers.
Where,
I'm like, I know dancers. I know a music video. I know a videographer. I know like makeup artist. I know photographers. I know a studio you can use. I know there's so many. I'm like, and then it builds them up as well as building
literally. Even looking at your page, I was like, I know a question I would ask you now, because I have a brand and there's a lot of stuff maybe I don't know that is existing here, because I do everything from another country. Like I bring it in from Kenya. I bring all the stuff in from see, if I wanted to do a shoot here or something, I wouldn't know where to start, or who's the best one, who's the cheapest one, who has this or that. But we're not even saying like going to school isn't good, but it isn't good for everybody. It's not gonna work for everyone.
Literally, I'm like, but if you want to be a doctor, God damn, you need to go to school. You
have to go to school.
You
want to be an accountant,
you need to go to school. Literally, those things you need to go to school. I don't need to go to school to start a business. I did.
100. You are my type of people. My energy, like literally. And that's where we vibed. We have another song coming in, and we'll have a caller from home to chip in as well. This song is called Kamkora by Saru. Actually, we played your song because you were not here. That is the song that started from your playlist on Spotify. So Kamkora by Saru coming in. Thank you, Serena. Wagwan. We are back. African Warrior Show. We're here to elevate, entertain, and obviously educate. I have a caller on the line, I hope. And she's also doing something nice for the people, and we would like her to tell you about it. Hi, Anne.
Hi.
How are you? I'm alright. Yourself?
Yes, thank you. Lovely show and lovely guest. Very beautiful.
I know, right? Do you feel her energy all that way?
Very excited. Yeah. I've been checking you guys out online, so I can see both of you. So it's that's awesome.
Thanks for chiming in. We were talking about stuff that she's doing. She's doing a lot of stuff at her age. She is overworking. Self-dependent now.
Of course.
On her own. Self-employed.
It's a must.
Eish. Goals.
That age.
Where are the men? Where are the boys who are doing this?
They're there.
She's a girl. You see?
There's man them doing it too, though. You just need to look out for
Introduce me to some of them.
I'll let you know.
Anne, you wanted to tell us about something small that you were doing. What was it about? Because I have something similar, and I also want to tell the people about it.
Yes, so it's first of all, I want to say hello to you guests and the producer and yourself, and to everybody listening.
Hello, right back.
Secondly,
are you there?
Yeah. Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah,
can you hear me?
Have lost you for a second.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I was saying, yes, hello to all of you. Patsy, continue doing what you're doing. You're very inspirational at your age, and also going out, being brave enough to be able to venture on your own. That's amazing. Then moving on to what, Tony, you're asking, is I don't know if you've heard of Outdoor For You, which is a charity that helps people who love stuff to do with outdoor, hiking, sports. If you're a lover of, just camping or anything. So they help people with that, especially people who are struggling. And they think, oh my goodness, I can't afford the gears, I can't afford to go, I don't know anywhere. So they just do support people to actualize that passion, and for whatever reasons people are doing it for. Could be fitness, maybe it's just a passion, and so on and so forth. So we recently launched a women-only programs. Where we've got like indoor football, basketball, and we have one of our newest projects launching soon, which is swimming. There are so many people out there who cannot swim or don't know how to swim, or they would want to advance their swimming skills, so they'll be supporting with that. And if you know, it's so hard to get a private trainer or swimming coach. Right now in Scotland, there's a really, really big shortage. So this is something awesome. So if anyone wants to get more details, they can do so through Outdoor for You website, and then they can just write us an email, and and we're gonna tell them. For people who can't afford the gear, the swimming costume, the goggles, and the such things, we will be providing as well. And this is basically to empower women on giving them a skill like swimming. Someone might feel like they don't have a career, they don't have maybe an educational background, but they're looking for something they would enjoy. Maybe if you want to be a swimming coach, if you want to be maybe a lifeguard, this is also an opportunity for you to come and explore and build onto a new career. Secondly, it's to learn that as a skill, swimming as a skill, mental health, as well as physical fitness, weight management, and socializing, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, love it. So also creating that, connection between people who are interested in the same thing. Right now after Corona and all that, people have become marginalized, stuck at home, working from home. Love it.
And also, I don't know if you've been following, Davido lost his 3-year-old, which is so unfortunate, and my heart goes to them. Yeah, so it's not because like the baby definitely couldn't swim. He's very young. But last month we also had another case of, I think it's in Germany, where a Kenyan drowned. She drowned on social media. She was on live.
She was live while she drowned.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah, and she was just there trying to swim, talking to her fans, and then she happened to go to the deep end, and there was no one around to help her. So I feel, and we've had so many cases of people drowning in swimming pools, and in cases where if they had a skill, they wouldn't have lost their lives. So I think this is a very, very good platform for people to add that skill. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you for that. And you've said that if somebody heard this and wants to join, they should go to the website. It's called again?
It is outdoorforyou.co.uk.
Okay, outdoorforyou.co.uk. Thank you so much, Lady Anne Duncan.
Yes.
Thanks for calling in, and thanks for your information. So we're back, and I wanted to ask you about your painting now.
Yes.
So you paint as well?
I do.
You see, I'm even segmenting this because it's a lot you do, so that people just get every aspect of you.
Every single little aspect, yeah.
So
I
you
paint, I draw.
Well. So is it abstract? Is it just passion? Do you learn something? Do you
I just paint what I want to, what I feel like doing. I don't have necessarily one specific niche of what I paint. Yeah, but let's not put me in the the still life. I like painting like cartoons, or drawing like cartoon or animated type things, or things that I'm just like throwing a bunch of paint and then it comes out looking cool, or just drawing and like, when you see those like doodle books. Yeah, I actually have my book, my sketchbook.
You carry it around, eh?
Carry it around.
Have you ever sold any paintings or stuff? What do you do with these paintings? When
I just have them there. Like, I remember I had these little square canvases, and I just asked my friends like a bunch of different things to paint, and I just painted I painted one that was like a wolf howling on the edge of a cliff with like a moon. And then I'd done one that was like dinosaurs with some like palm trees. I'd done another one that was like your afro, and it says like my crown on it. It looked cool.
Nice.
And then I just paint whatever I feel like. Cool.
So like, do you know more about this event that's happening for creatives and all that? Are you part
the creator
of it?
Showcase?
You been nominated or something?
No, I don't know much about this going on with that, but I know a couple of the people that are performing.
Yeah.
So I know it's going to be
a sick night. Is it going to be like just is it music, or is it?
I know that they're having two different events. So there's a night event, which I think is going to be more so the performance nightlife kind of thing, because I think that's if I'm remembering correctly, it's like 8 until 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a couple performances. I know Lamaya's performing, and I know ID's performing. I think they're performing at the night one. And then they're having another thing in the morning. I think that's from like 10 until 4.
All right.
I'm surprised that I'm actually remembering
You
all
remember
these
all
times.
this? Like I'm reading that on the We Are Scotland presents Creators Showcase on Saturday, 19th November. There's 2 places, the Glad Cafe and then the Ram Shack.
Yeah.
Showcasing and celebrating some of Scotland's most exciting up-and-coming creatives.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
It looks like it's going to be sick.
I have to be there now because I know I'll meet a lot of people as well who are into,
literally
in the industry and all that.
So I don't know if I'll be able to make it to the morning one because on Saturdays, we're starting that back up actually on the 19th. We are down in Sight Hill.
Yeah.
There's this organization, it's called African Relief Scotland. Okay. So we work with a lot of different kids throughout the community. There's Lauren Glancy, who's the administrator, and she coordinates the music and teaching them how to sing and things like that. And Rudy also works there. He does the dancing and everything. And it's gonna be
it's just kids from the community just come
they
up.
done a showcase last year. Yeah, it's for free.
It's free for kids.
Yeah, for now, but because obviously we're wanting to do more and things are gonna come, but the fee's gonna be really small anyway. We're trying to make it accessible for everyone, as many people, and getting a bigger venue as well so that we can have more access for more people to come. Because last year they put on this awesome showcase with all the kids, because at the beginning all the kids were so shy, they didn't want to but by the end of it they was dancing, singing, doing all the things. They fully come out of their shell, and we just want to show that you can do these things. And even if you do choose to go to university and have your safety net, creative stuff is always going to be there. Exactly. It doesn't run away.
Yeah.
I like to say this. I was busking one day and I was just vibing on the mic, because I go busking and I just sit and I just chat on the mic and chat to the people. And then I was like, y'all realize the things you like doing when you're chilling, I make that for a living.
Yeah.
So when you watch TV, you're welcome. When you listen to music, you're welcome. Yeah. You sit on your couch, you're welcome. Your house, you're welcome. Your car, your clothes.
That's the same thing that I kind of thought about me being on social media.
Yeah.
Is that the amount of time I spend on the phone just looking at posts and doing this and that just on social media. Why can't I make something out of it that is more than just, liking and scrolling things?
Yeah, because it's so mundane sometimes. I get it and I'm like, oh my god, I've been on social media too long. I'm like, let me actually do something productive now. I'm like, wow, I've just been scrolling and doing nothing.
This is what you should, all young people should know, whatever you spend time doing a lot of and enjoying, look at it and find a way to
make money out of it. Yeah, because if you do something of a certain caliber and of a certain value, you can monetize anything
now can be monetized.
Anything.
People are
you can
teaching
sell
people
mugs.
how to,
you can become the top seller at selling mugs. I mean, going to charity shops, getting those 50p mugs and reselling it on eBay for hundreds of pounds, because there's mug collectors. Literally.
If you have any information, sell it. You can sell anything.
People want knowledge.
This is amazing. I love talking to people like you who are also inspiring young people like them to become things in their life that are, at a young age.
Don't be doing stuff. Don't be stuck in a job that you don't like. I beg. We are in a day and age,
and especially in this country,
that's what I'm saying.
Opportunities.
It's different when you're in in Africa and things. My cousin's I'm doing this, I'm in uni, I don't like it, and I'm like, boy, just do it until you can get out, and then you can decide what you want to do. But here, if you are sitting in your uni class or in your work and you're like, oh, I hate it, please don't chat to me. You have the power to do anything you want to do. If you don't like it, change it.
And you can find opportunities online. There's so many organizations that are happy to help.
Yeah. And there's so many benefits in this country.
And there's many people you can follow who can inspire you to see what they're doing and say, okay, I can do this, but in a different way. This is her style. I'll do it mine.
Literally.
Let's do some music because we are almost at the end of the show. This song coming in right now is called Ghostika. This is for the people who do not like being left. If your boy or your girl left you, accept, get ghosted, take the L. It's called Ghostika by Kagwe Mungai. Let's go.
Malkia, 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 Ukua this fine in a core unfair, and you already know. Yeah, you already know. Malkia, 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 nimekutuma text mingi kama 100. Hivi ndio umenishow, yani umenighost. Mimi yule musexy, mimi yule mudedli, upenda kwa na pedi wa mama na walevi. Mimi yule musexy, hauwezi niseti. Na kauna GT, kauko na main character energy. Ukighostiwa, ghostika. Tough time never last, only tough people. Yeah, na ukiblokiwa, blokika. You're a 10 out of 10 time, yako inafika. Ghostika. I don't know, no, why you wasting time? I know you're wasting time. I don't know, no, why you wasting. Ghostika. Bro, shika story. Kumbuka yule dem nilimnogi.
Welcome back to the African Warrior Show. This is the end of the show. I had a great guest. I'm so happy I met you. I hope this relationship goes somewhere else where we can inspire more people.
Yeah.
Do more events, maybe. I don't know, but I know we'll do something. We'll do something. And I learn a lot from you, though you're younger. So I'm happy about that. You've been listening to us on www.jamboradio.co.uk. You want to give the people your pages again so that they can follow you and see what you're up to?
So my personal things, you can find all my other things from there. But if you go on Instagram and you type in PXTSYY, you'll find me. Or if you look up Bamileke, which is BAMILEK.LTD, so has the little limited at the end, you'll find my clothing brand. But yeah, if you find my personal thing anyway, you can always find all my other things on all my bios and things like that. And
pull up on her pages and see she's doing amazing things. And I'm gonna announce that I want to do a training for a barista coffee course. This is gonna be free. If you're interested in it, jump on my phone number 0775942072. I'm gonna be giving coffee classes for anybody who likes it, and specifically, or most importantly, asylum seekers or refugees, because I want to give them a skill to get out there and hopefully make something out of the coffee training. I'm hoping if I get enough people, we can kick it off as soon as possible, and you will have a skill to go to work.
Yeah, because that skill is very transferable. You can go
very
into a lot
easy,
of things,
and the jobs are there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us on Jambo Radio. This was amazing. I'm happy to host her anytime, another time, whatever. Whenever you have something you're up to, holla at me. Okay. Come and tell the people.
I will do.
This is your show. Cool. We'll leave you with a song that I tried to remember, but I couldn't remember the name.
Can I plug something real quick before I go?
Please.
Okay, my exhibition in February is called Limbe. We have a crowdfunder page open, so it's a fundraiser exhibition. We're trying to raise at least £2,500 so that we can pay for some of the flights for like me and my mom to go, because obviously I can't go to Cameroon, clean up the beach and not bring my mom. What kind of nonsense is that?
You know what
I mean? I can't do that. So paying for our flights and paying for like the transport for the people and working with different artists and the different businesses in Cameroon, just being able to fund all of those things and getting the beach clean up, organized properly. So
that's great. That's great. You feel free to come back before that date is here, so we can still plug it some more.
Of course.
That's us. Thank you for joining us. Jambo Radio, African Warriors Show. That's good night, and see you next Tuesday, same time, same place. Bye.